What's up, everybody?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Welcome to the season finale of Nostalgia Power. What does that mean? Well, nothing really. We're not going anywhere. Just one minor change.
Are you saying
kind of a major change?
You gonna go now, or are you gonna wait till the end?
Yeah, we'll give them. We'll say it now, and then we'll remind everybody at the end, because there were some concerns by people. Some people were messaging me going, "Oh my God, are you guys done? Like, what happened?"
We're breaking up like the Beatles.
That's it. We're all going our separate ways.
It's over. It's over.
No, but today is going to be our last Saturday morning stream
Because backstage
for at
we
least
can't stand each other.
At least for the time being. But we are going to switch to a new day. It's going to be Thursday evenings. We haven't really decided on a time yet. We'll figure that out. Now that I think about it, we never really talked about that. But if we want to go 8:30, 9 o'clock Eastern, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we're going to go Thursdays. I think we all kind of agreed that at least springtime, summertime tend to get busy on the weekends and
prime time episodes, guys. So
Thursdays are good. I
think so.
love it. I think it'll work better for all of us.
Yeah,
it's definitely going to be easier than getting up every Saturday morning so early.
Well, we will be. We got with the warm weather and stuff.
Yep.
Like for me,
that's not to say that we may not throw a Saturday morning stream out there once in a while.
And it's not to say that we won't go back to doing Saturdays at some point regularly again, because seasons change.
Right. And just for right now, I don't want there to be. We don't want there to be any scheduling conflicts or anything like that. We don't want to be canceling or going into the Saturday streams with only 2 or 3 of us.
I might have to drive to Minnesota to find a Tron, guys. So if to do stuff like that, we need. I
heard there was one in Siberia.
Well, geez.
Yeah.
Well, good morning, MG.
Hey, MG.
There he is, Action Man himself.
Those Zero Redux's Fruity Pebbles are getting soggy. We apologize for the delay. I was running late. It's all my fault.
Well, I was having some technical issues on my end too, Phil. My prehistoric Stone Age computer just is temperamental sometimes, and
well, we were talking about you while you were gone, as usual, Phil. Because
my ears were ringing.
We love you. We love you so much. We're always talking about you, even when you're not here, bro. So,
so I guess happy Easter too to everybody, right? This is the Easter Eve.
Yeah, he's coming.
The Easter bunny's coming in the morning.
That's right. You got the little guy back here. He's apparently Easter has now turned into something a lot bigger than what it was when at least I was a kid. I mean, we used to get Easter baskets full of candy, of course, and then you'd get like a little GI Joe or something like that. Well, now apparently that's not the case. It's not focused on candy anymore. It's focused on toys and everything else. It's turned into a second Christmas.
Really?
Oh yeah. Like there's kids out there that get new iPhones in their Easter basket and stuff.
They're Easter bunnies.
I want those parents. Yeah. We need to be adopted by.
That's what I'm saying. Like I would get like one action figure, and that would be it.
Remember the Easter action figure.
It's like the Saint Nick. Like he comes early. Like you get something small, and then when Christmas would come, it's the same kind of thing. It's mostly candy with Easter, isn't it? I mean, it's
supposed to be.
That's what it used to be.
I mean, that's what
now
I got.
It's all about these kids are getting these. Yeah, Easter Bunny's pockets got real deep apparently.
Yeah, these kids would be getting Neo Geos if it was back in the 90s. It's like like nothing.
Yeah, they want you to put money in the Easter eggs now. Yeah, right. You don't even want your little jelly bean or whatever that used to get in the eggs, a little Hershey's Kiss. Now, right? If it's not a $50 bill,
you throw out the jelly beans you didn't like. Remember that? Like you'd go through like there was
the black ones.
Yeah, the coconut one. That always tasted kind of funny.
You know what? You know what my older brother used to do? I was in the middle, so I had an older brother and a younger brother, right? So every Easter when we got the Easter baskets, he would put his away. This is what a DB he was. He'd put his away and wait for me and my younger brother to eat all ours. And then when we didn't have any candy left, he'd take it out. He'd bring it out and start eating his, just to torture the shit out of us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, your brother sounds awesome too, Jesse.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's just a Jersey thing.
I told you, it's just a Jersey thing.
Yeah.
This was your older brother?
Yeah.
No, of course. I mean, that's what
anything to torture
they're for, right?
That's his job. I mean, that's
an
older brother's job.
That's right.
Oh, Stock Jock, thank you very much for the
Stock Jock.
Spank you, Greenwall. Spank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thanks for
Stock
the Easter egg money. Yeah, believe me. It's the Easter. Mm-hmm.
That candy's not cheap, is it?
No.
Oh.
I don't want to say too much because he's right back there.
Candy,
But
I know.
Candy or the new iPhone? I mean,
hey, it's up there. I get a bit like a family size M&Ms every week. It's like $7, like for M&Ms, guys. You sit there in the grocery aisle debating, am I going to buy this candy?
I'm with you, Phil. M&M's, Reese's Pieces, that stuff's expensive, man.
Yeah.
That's why I always like to get the big bag because you're paying for it anyway.
Yeah.
Phil, did you say you ate a bag of M&Ms? Like every week you get a bag of M&Ms?
Well, I'll go through them for the week, you know.
Oh.
It's my snack.
You guys like,
you
guys like Cadbury eggs?
Yeah,
I do, but you got to be in the mood for them.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I used to love them when I was a kid, and I've tried one just recently, and I think one is enough. I mean, the amount of sugar that is in those things is unbelievable.
You know, they sell the gigantic ones, and then they sell like the regular.
I don't think I'd be able to eat it.
Yeah,
they're just so sweet.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Morning, Bobby.
Morning, Bobby.
What's up, Bobby? Bobby's the man, dude. He makes dreams.
Did you see that new video he just put up about his Transformer driver, the Bumblebee?
Yeah.
It's
unbelievable. I didn't click on it yet. I just saw it this
Unbelievable.
morning, but it looked
honestly,
it looked serious.
Honestly, I mean, I've been saying this for a long time, but who the hell needs Arcade 1-Up or At Games or anything when you got people like Bobby Vu? I mean, come on, man. Bobby is the best. He's the man.
Bobby, we need you to start your own company, man.
Oh my God.
We'll go to you. We will go to you for everything.
Could you imagine if Bobby became like the home arcade? Like, oh my God.
We should.
MG.
We get so many good cabinets, it'd be ridiculous.
Him and B should team up and just like that.
Every single one of the cabinets would be like a banger. Every single one. You'd be sitting here like, oh, you wanted Smash TV? Oh, no problem. You wanted an official Mortal Kombat that actually looks like the real machine.
Yeah, give us a week and more.
No problem. You want freaking you want a Robotron? Gotcha. I mean, Bobby would have everybody. I mean, it would be insane the way he does things.
You know, it was like right after the original run of Star Wars was released. I know we're getting way off subject, but I was talking to a guy who was custom building and turning these Star Wars, just like B did, into the Star Wars trilogy, the Sega Star Wars trilogy. Mm-hmm. And I remember at the time, he's like, well, if you give me the cabinet, it'll cost you. I think it was gonna be like $1,200 to get it done. And at that time, I was like, I just scoffed. I was like, my God, I would never pay that much for that. You know what I mean? And now, between the short span of 2 to 3 years, when you were able to buy a cabinet for $400, and now all of a sudden I'm sitting there going, $1,200 for that doesn't really seem that astronomical anymore.
You seem though to have found the solution with that auction site you're using.
What happened with that last one that the rumors were? Did you do anything with that?
The one that I just sent you guys the other day?
Yes.
I don't think it's up yet. I'll actually check right now.
I Mike went from having a few cabs to having 36 of them because of this.
I could find them for less than $100.
Less than $100.
Oh my god. Okay, so it was a Wheel of Fortune casino, Cade. All right, laugh at me if you will.
Here we go. Zod, remember, Zod was going to turn this into a time crisis.
Right now, the auction goes off 1 day and 8 hours. So it goes off tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, evening. The bid is still at $38.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what it's worth.
And
I will drive out. I'll
looks
meet you in Cincinnati. I'll buy it from you.
Dude,
we'll get it to Zod.
If I can get this thing less than $100, seriously, I will buy it, whether I want it or not. I mean, the box is rough. It's as bad as that Shack Jam box that I had.
You know what's so beautiful about that? It's just like Jesse just said right now. $38 is about what it's worth. Honestly, if it was $38, I think we would all have one. I mean, it's not that, you know.
Well, come on. $200, I'd probably get one. I mean, why wouldn't? $200, guys.
I mean, seriously, I will buy it if it's less than $100. I don't. Again, it's listed in open box condition. It doesn't have anything as far as it doesn't say that it's defective or damaged in any way, but you won't know that until you get it and open it up.
Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is, though? It's all great. Everything's fine, but the Wi-Fi antenna is ruined. So it can't go online.
Maybe
so
somebody watched Jesse's review after they bought it and said, you know what, screw this.
That's why we want to mod this into time crisis.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to remember. Hopefully, people not be looking to buy arcades tomorrow.
I'll get Bobby Vu to help me, and it'll be a better time crisis than time.
Or it could be the best looking Transformer Wheel of Fortune casino arcade you'll ever see.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that'll be my big pickup. The Wheel of Fortune casino arcade for $39. I got outbid the guy, so I got to go to $39.
What's your line? Just really quick, tell us your line. What's the max if you decide to bid? And you start getting into it, where do you draw the line at?
For that, considering I really don't want it, I probably like $150.
I was going to say 150. Yeah,
I would probably go that high because that's still a pretty damn good deal. Just, you know, like I said, even if I don't want it,
I'm with Jesse. I'm with just $38 is about right. I mean,
I went to Synergy. I went to Synergy yesterday just to kind of do an update. It's going to be in the video. And
damn,
it's priced too high. If it was 200 at Synergy, I'd probably just walk away with it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, bid nickel increments until I didn't even try to put a bid in on it yet because I was I figured
Bobby picked him up for $100.
Yeah,
Bobby's on point, man. He always knows where to get all this stuff. Like he can. I mean, yeah.
Ooh, but Glairzilla, we're gonna do. Oh, thanks, Mike. We're gonna do NBA Jam again.
NBA Jam Friday.
We have a birthday stream tonight, so jump on and whoop me in NBA Jam.
Is it your birthday?
It was yesterday, but I didn't want to do the stream.
Dude.
I didn't want to do the stream.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you.
Just figure it'd be a fun stream. We'll do NBA Jam.
Phil, I didn't realize you had a birthday in the same month as me, man. Because my birthday is March the 10th. I
wish I would have known.
I was like, wow, that's awesome, Phil. Awesome, dude. Cool.
Yeah, March,
man. Yes.
I didn't get a notification on Facebook. Do you have your birthday linked on Facebook?
I don't know.
I don't on mine. See, I don't
know what the hell I got on Facebook. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't have mine linked on Facebook. So
I try to do as little. I try to do as little interaction on Facebook as humanly possible. Yeah, I'm not a big social media fan.
Me either.
I want to do more on Instagram. We're getting way off of something, but I want to do more on Instagram than Facebook. So, but yeah, we're gonna do NBA Jam tonight. So Tommy he said that his Shack Jam's coming soon. You still have your OG though, right? So hopefully you can get on and we can play Ralphie. I know Ralphie has NBA Jam. Mike has one now. I think
I do. Yeah, mine sold. Was that I think that was this week that it sold. I think I still had it last week. Yeah, got what I asked for it. And some guy drove an hour and 40 minutes to come and get it. He lives out near the center of the state. It drove.
It just
actually where I bought my new truck, which is pretty far away.
Really?
Yeah, he drove the whole way out here to get it. And he didn't even
But
try to
the
lowball
man-
me or anything when he got here. That's what I figured he would try, because that's what they'll do. They'll show up and be like, well, you take any less, or I only got 225, and I'd be like, well, it was an awful long drive for you to blow me off $25. So, but if he gave me 250 is what I asked for it. So can't beat that.
Well, I mean, I guess at this point, 200, 250, 300. I think that's the goal.
Yeah. I was hoping to get 250, and I was going to sit on it for a couple weeks if I had to, and if it didn't move, then
it's nice to get it out. Isn't it?
So you did successfully get rid of it. It was fine.
Yep.
And they were happy. So now the only one you have is the XL.
The XL. Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, you didn't need two of them cluttering up your place.
Right.
And then
unless your name is Phil, you don't need multiples of the same cabinet.
I think there's 25. I did break the news to Kelly last night. I said her coworker was at another friend's house. They were watching March Madness, and the gentleman had a couple arcade one-ups. I said, ask him if he has Tron. And
if you want for it.
Yeah, exactly. And he goes, no, but I want it. I'm like, yeah, who doesn't? And I said, Kelly, ask him how many he has. And she said 5. I'm like, forget it. We have 20. I think we have 25 here. Like I told Kelly, I think there's 25 in the house.
Yeah, integrity. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd made fun. I joked about the guy driving an hour and 45 minutes, but I drove out of state to buy that NBA Jam. I went to Wheeling, West Virginia, which is about an hour and a half away.
Really?
To pick that cabinet up. That's where I got it. Yep.
But it turned out to be worth it in the end, right?
Yeah, because I hope this guy, I'm sure he's not watching, but I only paid $200 for the cabinet.
I was going to say, I thought you got a good deal on yours.
You got a good deal. And then man, I mean, Mike is getting all the luck with these.
I'm a hustler, apparently.
He's doing the work. I mean, that's great. I mean, because you should never, because I used to think about those old Crown Books ads. If you paid full price, you didn't buy it at Crown Books. And that's the thing. You never pay full price for arcade one-up. Never, ever, ever.
Glare. Sorry to cut you off. So this week I'm dealing with a sick kid, and we were gonna go last night with it, but yeah,
let's be honest. Nobody watches that Best Damn Sports.
Right? Hey, I do it for me. Okay, I'll talk to the wall if I have to.
Nobody watches it, bro. So
if it's me talking football, I'll listen to my own voice.
This right here needs to be your next short. Okay, right when Zod just jumped in, this is perfect.
Yeah, Tommy, that's a rare occurrence. Something like that. Just be in the right place at the right time.
I love, Mike, that you got that cabinet, because it's just so exciting to see it, to see when you did the comparison video between the two, and the way it just literally just towers. It's like this behemoth. It's like, wow.
I never thought, because I never had a problem playing on that little NBA Jam. And I call it little.
You were used to it, though.
Yeah.
We all acclimate to whatever. You ever notice, guys, how we all just kind of acclimate to whatever we have?
Yeah, it never really bothered. I never felt like it was super short until and then they were right next to each other. I was like, my goodness, what was I thinking?
I know.
Look at Saying Spirits right here. My God, man, look at this guy. I know a guy that has every.
I think I know him too. I think we know the same guy.
One weird little guy knows.
Does he have a tea kettle for a?
Hey, MG, how much you want for Tron, bro? Everybody's got FOMO for Tron, even Mila Kunis.
Oh my gosh! What is the deal with Tron? I want it so bad.
Everybody wants Tron. It's like the hot girl at the dance.
I'm ready to go to minute. Guys, God, 2 weeks from now,
I'll do anything.
I might go. If it's still there in Minnesota. There's one in Michigan too. Minnesota, closer trip. I don't really want to drive to Chicago.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be.
You got to go under the lake.
Yeah. Phil is ready to sell his soul. I mean, come on. It's time for Tron. He needs that.
But look, there's a new theming.
You should put it in your bedroom and use it as a nightlight.
Damien just brought this up, and I had to go look at it. He said $1,200. Burger Time now is $1,400 being sold on eBay.
That's insane.
Wow.
1,400. And that goes back to what we were talking about, right? I mean, if they would re-release Burger Time, because that was a big cabinet, everyone wanted it.
Why? Right.
No, but I'm with you, man. Looking at Karate Champ at the Garcade last week, the colors on that, dude,
I love it.
Great. It'd be great.
I wish that would.
But comparing the two, like I'm looking at your Burger Time right behind you right now, you would need the monitor that far up. Like it can't be recessed. If you were gonna put the two on there, if it came out in a deluxe, I don't know with those joysticks sticking up the way that they do. I think it's got to be more coming at you.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you right now, if they came up with if they did the Karate Champ, I would get rid of the Burger Time right away.
And you'd probably get $800-900 for it. I mean, just because someone's selling it for 14 doesn't mean they're going to.
Yeah, doesn't mean
that's just asking high.
But I think 800, would pay for it, and then you'd have some extra money. And
I wish. And it was going to be the first cabinet Arcade 1-Up put out, but people bitched and moaned and said, "No, nobody will buy it as a Karate Champ."
That people are stupid, Jesse.
Alrighty then.
Ooh, nice clip.
We totally would have. We would. I know. I would have one. I would have a Karate Champ.
Yeah,
that would be an awesome little cab to have in the corner. Yeah, a Karate Champ. I'd put it right between my refrigerator and my bathroom. It'd be right there. and I'll tell you right now, it would be an awesome cab just for nostalgia alone.
Yeah, especially if they did it the way it actually looks. Not the shark fin one, but the way it looks. I love the way it looks.
Yeah. I'm like that with Karate Champ and Pit Fighter. I wish that somebody'd make a Pit Fighter, but nobody's going to do it for me. So
no,
except Bobby Vu. See, here's the thing: this is what we need.
See,
Bobby starts his own company.
Bobby does everything. Bobby will do everything. Well, he already does customs. He does all kinds of great stuff. Bobby's wonderful. Listen. That's the thing. You get a guy like that in the salt of the earth guy in the community that does it all, right? And then when a company like Arcade 1-Up, basically screws you over and just keeps re-releasing Pac-Man and Casino Cades, you're just kind of, and claw machines and, skee ball. I mean, listen, I don't know, Phil. We were talking before the show. We're all trying to still remain optimistic about Arcade 1-Up and your predictions about 10 new cabs this year, but we're already headed into
But
April.
But they're rehashes. Okay, it's only if we get any new ones. It's Smash TV Robotron. Like I don't think we're going to see anything. Track and field's fun to talk about. It's the same as Karate Champ.
Didn't track and field leak already? Like, isn't there a render of it?
Yeah, it was like a year and a half ago or something. wasn't it?
No, just recently.
Oh, yeah. But then, it just came back. There was a leak, right? Am I wrong about that, or was it just the stool?
Stool, but then we saw an image, but it had a riser. So
it's just like the second Big Blue with Aliens versus Predator. Where's that at?
I know. We'll see,
guys.
That's
true.
Go back in time a year ago. We got 11 Deluxe last year. Most of them came later on in the year.
I blame P-Dubs and Michael B for them not putting out the and Biggie D Arcade for them not putting out the Aliens versus Predator Big Blue 2, because a bunch of people were talking about it, and then remember we had 19K Fox coming out talking about it's not happening, it's not going to happen. Everybody kept like downplaying it, saying it wasn't happening, and sure enough, guess what? It hasn't happened, at least not yet.
The interesting thing about that is 19K Fox was so excited about it when we were in Cleveland. Mike and I were in line getting a piece of pizza, and we were talking about it.
Yeah.
What kind of pizza was it?
Yeah, let's get into that.
I think I got the cheese. Biggie D might have got pepperoni. Mike, what did you get?
Pepperoni. I always go with pepperoni.
And then Hot Rangus was with us.
Yeah, he was.
The four of us got pizza.
Gotta get that pepperoni, yo. Yes, the more the better.
That leak that originally that came from Big Reese, and it looks so legit. And the reason that what always got me about that was, why did he have to remove it so fast? Because he pulled that video down Like he wasn't supposed to show it. So if it wasn't really coming, then what's the big deal?
That's a good
right?
point.
I don't know. It's guys. It's
he wasn't supposed to show it because they were going to release it, and then, oh my God, they lost the license, and now they can't put it out.
But I don't think they have, because how can they do another Capcom X-Men 97 Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cap? How are they able to do that and not a rehash Street Fighter 2 with one new game on there? They weren't.
Because that's a deal with isn't that a deal with Disney and not Capcom? Because isn't X-Men 97? That's under the Disney.
But they're still Capcom. Oops, Mike's might be going on his second.
I know they're Capcom.
Make sure I get every last drop out of it.
I know they're originally published by Capcom Games, but isn't it like, Disney? They own Marvel now, so essentially
Disney owns everybody. Like who don't they? I don't know, guys, but it's fun to speculate about it, and I don't think there's anything harmful about talking about it, because
you're right.
It draws excitement from all of us. Like everybody in the chat, the four of us, like we want to see stuff happen, and it's fun to just use your imagination and think about it. Whether these come or not, we'll find out. I mean, I can't believe they're not going to give us anything, down the road. Alien versus Predator would be a great cab. Blitz would be history. If that thing came, Blitz is gone day one, and that's going in the spot for NFL blitzes.
How much
you're going to need that?
How much are you going to sell Blitz for? How much, Phil?
I mean, honestly, I'm so mad at Blitz. I'll take $200 for it.
So wait, why are you mad at Blitz? Is it yours doesn't work correctly?
I cannot connect to internet again. Like I have had this issue since I got it, that it kicks me out of online, and sometimes it works great, and now I can't sign in again, and I'm just kind of done with it.
Blitz, what they ought to do, like I said before, guys, they ought to take Blitz and give it away free with every cabinet that you buy. You just automatically.
Why do you think they have like 10,000?
How many are left?
Somewhere? They're just collecting dust.
Here's what I'd like to see.
They're everywhere.
I thought of this morning. I would like to see Buy Stuff Arcades make a sports gaming box, right? And we could put that in like a Blitz. Think about that, Mike. Like
that has the actual arcade ROM for
anything, even if it's Dreamcast. But you'd have Open Ice on there. You'd have NBA Jam. You'd have a bunch of sports stuff on there. I mean, it'd be a perfect.
You could have the PlayStation version of Open Ice on the cab.
That's the only way I'll keep Blitz. Is if I want to mention this to Buy Stuff. Like I emailed them a little while ago.
I think MD, who never opens the box. He's talking about Wi-Fi.
Yeah, maybe we do suck.
How do you know, MG?
That'd be a fun gaming box if they had a sports package like that.
Yeah, that would be a good one. I would buy a second Blitz and convert it.
For the price
and reskin it.
The prices that Blitz are going now.
Honestly, yeah. I mean,
I think that's next. Like I think that's what having Buy Stuff. Buy Stuff's like Bobby Voo to die for. They're the future of home arcades. Like when we get our cabs, you get a deal. Then you go to Bobby, then you go to Buy Stuff, and you just make it better. You upgrade your monitor, you put a gaming box in. There's endless possibilities with these.
Because we all know the stock boards and the stock equipment in these things are.
There's a
not going to last crunch on forever. There, right?
So.
Yeah, buy stuff. Right. Maybe that's the way to go. Because then all these cabinets that we want, that we know we're never going to see,
Jesse's sitting there.
Just make them yourself.
Guys, I can
He's thinking about raising the shelf up.
Now, I was just going through eBay. I was just taking a look at it. That Defender Party Kit, you imagine $750 somewhere.
I know they need to rehash that one, Jeff. I mean, I think everybody would buy that. $299, like print it out at $299.
Who's going to buy that for $750? Come on.
That's why I was so excited when I gave my Defender Party Kit to my nephew, because I went on eBay and I was showing him all the. the prices it was going for, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, see, look at how much this thing is worth. Like, check this out.
It's incredible.
Oh, Uncle Zod really, he thinks you're all right.
I mean, everyone in the chat right now, just just to get an idea, like if they brought back sorry to cut you off, Zap, but we're talking the Partycade.
No,
If they
no
brought
problem.
back the Defender Partycade for $299, first initial price, what are you doing? Would you buy it? If you don't have it, I would pick one up for my parents. Like if that came available, I would buy it. Like would anyone else?
I'd buy that right away.
Oh,
Where's
I'll
the
tell you
interest
this
in
right
this?
now? I'll tell you right now. My 16-year-old nephew loves it. He plays it all the time. He's loving it. He's loving it. His favorite game on there is Root Beer Tapper.
The games lineup is incredible.
The games lineup is great.
The only thing that has the same lineup, Zod, is, and I'm going to go over this in the next video because I was examining the head-to-head Mortal Kombat 2, is that cabinet. And who wants to play the head-to-head? I'd rather have it on the Partycade because I just don't.
The Partycade is the same. This is the thing about the Partycade. The Partycade is the same as a 3/4 scale, just slimmed down, you know, in terms of, you know, not as much body, but it's got the same monitor. It's got the same BOE 17-inch monitor in it as that you would expect. and it's got the same controls. The controls are the same size as the regular 3/4 scale. So you're getting, the only thing you're missing out of the Partycade is Wi-Fi, unfortunately.
Right. But it's
I
think
still
it's just
wonderful.
fun. I think it'd be fun for us to just have. Look at Jay's comment here. See, this is something that I run into. Some of my cabinets, perfect. Guys, we stream NBA Jam a lot. Never had an issue. X-Men, Simpsons. But it looks like Mortal Kombat 2 on Mike B.
Because nobody's ever on. Nobody's ever on any of these games. Nobody plays.
I cannot connect with. There's something. See, I always think that maybe it's my router. Why does Blitz?
No, it's not you. It's because nobody wants to play these games. So they just.
I have the same issue.
They're skipping on the infrastructure.
My Fast and Furious. I'm signed out again. I can't get back on leaderboards on Fast and Furious. I'm so mad.
Really?
I'm debating putting the buy stuff mod in it because I didn't want to see that come up. Even though I'm not going to be in the top anything in Fast and Furious, it bothers me that it doesn't work the way it should.
Didn't you already put the buy stuff mod in
my Star Wars?
Oh,
I didn't.
Okay.
Do you regret doing that?
No.
Just out of curiosity. Okay,
no,
so
I actually have more plans for. I don't want to say too much.
Okay,
my Star Wars, guys.
Say no more.
Man, he's got it.
Say no more.
It. Oh yeah. Phil's gonna turn it into an actual X-wing fighter. He can turn his
no, nothing like that. But no, there's things we can do.
Cockpit.
And
dude, when I first bought mine, I've watched videos. I had one saved for the longest time because I bought one of the sit down models, and somebody converted it into the whole, you know, the like that used to be in the arcade where you would sit inside of it. And I was seriously contemplating doing
cockpit,
that. But then, you know, looking at like where the hell am I going to put this?
You gotta
monstrosity,
make it,
you know.
It's a monstrosity, and you got to make sure you make the seat comfortable because it'll mess up your back.
And then that's what would happen. I already have back issues to begin with, and sitting hunched over like that. I mean, we talked about it before. They're not made for grown adults. I mean,
no, you could put your kid in it, but
yeah, what fun is that? I want to sit in it.
You're not going to have no fun in it. I mean,
I'm sitting in that thing.
It's common stock, Chuck.
That's for daddy. You're like, that's for daddy.
Yeah.
Put that in there.
Put your sticky fingers all over that.
Yeah, put those chocolate fingers away. We don't want no peanut butter on the flight yoke.
I know that poor outrun game of mine. Oh, geez. That thing, I'll never be able to resell that.
Really?
Oh, he just beats the hell out of it. Which, whatever. I mean,
yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna sit there.
Gotta stop buying these arcades with the thought of reselling.
Right. I don't. You know, it's just if you buy a new one, it's nice to think that you might be able to get something back for one of the to make room for it. But
I can get Dragon Slayer in the room without getting rid of anything. It's anything after Dragon Slayer, something has to go. So at least I don't have, because I don't want to either, Zod. Like I didn't buy these to get rid of them.
Yeah, but that's why I'm not getting anything else, because I'm happy with the stuff that I have. And here's the thing, if I'm like you, Phil, 100% Blitz is out the door. Blitz is already gone.
See, Blitz is never leaving my
outta here.
game room. That would be one of the last 4 cabinets I kept.
I would, if I had a Blitz, I would have to mod it because it would have to be able to play the arcade ROM. I can't stand this watered down edited version of Blitz anyway. So I would have to have the arcade ROM. You know, thank God for Bobby and the Bobby Sarah. Play it perfect. You don't need and so for me, yeah, that Blitz is out the door. Blitz
Unless they do a gaming bot. If they did some kind of a mod for it, I'd keep it for that. But ever since Biggie D announced that Blitz is going online, like we're finally going to get it way back after Blitz, you know, the 6 months we didn't have online play. I saw his video. I was working out one morning and I turned mine on. I was waiting for the update and it never came because I never could connect properly to that. I've gone through several PCBs and I'm just
that's weird.
Even Bobby Vu is admitting that Blitz is garbage. Look at it. My Blitz has been in my garage for 2 years. You see? Because it's trash and they've got so much of it. It's like
it's a shame because the joysticks are great, Mike.
Oh, they are.
You can say
absolutely.
That. It's everything else. It's just the monitor's great. The BOE, perfect.
Yes,
perfect.
The NFL license cost Arcade 1-Up so much money that they didn't have no choice. They had to mass produce it, overly produce it. That's why you see it. You're seeing it in pallets at Ollie's. Stacked.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, they may still be feeling that.
Oh yeah, I honestly think that was the iceberg to their Titanic.
It might have been.
Was Blitz.
Pallets stuck together like cheeseburgers, man, stacked on top of each other. That's what you got. Nothing but Blitz. And then what did I, what I sent you guys? Somebody just saw it.
I didn't know who sent. If you sent that or Mike sent, I couldn't determine who sent that picture. Was that 90 bucks?
90
bucks.
Walmart, right? That was at Walmart. Was it not?
Yeah, okay, but you got to be in the right place at the right time to stumble across that at a Walmart. It's not like every Walmart's going to have it for.
Yeah, but paying $90 beats paying $4.99, $5.99.
Sure. Well, I'm on the hook for that casino cade for $125. I just bid. It went up.
Let's answer this question, then we'll take a quick break.
Yep, sounds good. Jesse, directed at you.
I know the answer.
Do you?
I think I have a guess.
Go ahead, guess. Let's see if you're right.
Go ahead, Zod. You guess first. We're probably going to guess the same thing.
Burger Time.
That's exactly what I was going to pick.
Yeah, that one first. Only because Karate Champ and then Star Wars. I could get rid of every other thing in this room except those two.
We know Jesse. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Jesse is yes.
Yeah, everything else could go except for those two.
Because think about it, Burger Time is actually a unique looking cabinet. It's actually pretty well done.
Same with Star Wars. That's a unique shape. They haven't reused that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm actually surprised they didn't run the Burger Time mold into the ground and make 500 different cabs with that mold. But I mean, I guess you got to have your exclusives.
Yeah. That's probably why it's so sought after and expensive. Obviously, the same thing happened with Star Wars, right? It was that was hard to get. And
when they put back Star Wars, I thought for sure they were going to reintroduce Burger Time with it also.
Yeah,
they never did.
My mind that they did.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the ones I have to reintroduce Burger Time, Tron, and freaking
this is great
Defender.
Because this is the video is going to be all about this, like what you just said, Jesse. Like that's what I'm talking about. For Monday's video, this will be good. We think this. See, we all think alike here.
Man, you're making me wish it was Monday, Phil. Like I'm sitting there, like, yeah, Monday's video.
Just skip Easter altogether.
I'm like, I'm a PD7 super fan, man. I sit there with those videos. Sometimes I'll be up real early in the morning when they go up, and I'll be like, yeah, right away.
I always worry, like if I don't see a comment from Jesse or Zod, like early in the morning, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope they're Mike too, because we're all up, like you're just waiting.
Yeah. And it's like I'm not even. I almost feel like it's it's like ordained by God, because like I'll get up and I'll log up, I'll go into YouTube, there it'll be, and it'll be like that. I'll literally hear the angels as I'm about to click on the video. I'm like, there it is.
Scheduling is very critical. Like it's just something that it's got to be a certain time every time.
Yes, MG. I'm trolling very early in the morning.
I love this comment by Zero Redux. He says, I'm with you, Zod. I don't watch TV anymore. I watch BB7. There
Zero
you go.
Redux.
That's the reality, dude. It was just like when Jesse put up a new video. I was so excited.
I was too.
Take a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, Jesse,
I want more Jesse. Like
I love when Jesse
I'm looking forward.
Nice guys.
But it's
I'm
like
looking
an
forward to
event.
more videos.
It's literally an event now because he doesn't put out a whole lot. So when he does put out a video,
we
like,
want that tour.
I have so many things that I could have put out too.
Yeah, but we want that tour also. We want to see this room.
Oh yeah, that's coming.
Oh God, yes.
I just got to break down all this stuff to get to it.
Yeah, the burger time. That burger time looks awfully pretty behind you, Jesse.
Yeah, I want to see what all the hype's about.
Yeah, everybody that comes in here always goes to Burger Time. They love it. I was never big on the game of Burger Time. You know, like I said,
that wasn't the draw for you for the cabinet.
Not for me.
Being able to play Karate Champ.
Yeah, that's what it was. But everybody loves Burger Time. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's just that unique shape, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't really never really played the game too much. I remember playing the Atari 2600 version of it. I mean, and you can't compare anything to the Atari version. But
maybe this is blasphemous, but I like Food Fight better than Burger Time. I don't know.
Food Fight?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd take that over Burger Time anytime. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Easily.
That's so much fun.
Especially the luck. Like I like the art on that.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Jay.
that definitely the Burger Time look is. I could see me buying it for that alone. All right, guys. What do you want to take a quick commercial and get back into who knows what? We don't really have we don't really have a strict schedule for today's show.
We started off with cartoons. We started off with cereal.
Yeah, we'll end with that. We'll come back, talk about some cartoons, cereals, toys, all that good stuff. So,
yeah.
All right.
Commercial.
Be back in a few.
After the message, we'll be right back.
From Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection, Millennium Falcon that you put together, batteries not included.
Nice landing, Han Solo. Uh-oh, come on, Chewbacca. Stormtroopers are coming.
Action figures each sold separately.
Got him on radar. I'll fire the laser cannon.
There's even a hidden storage hatch.
Ready for takeoff. Jump to light speed. We're gone. On to the Death Star.
Millennium Falcon from Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately.
Catch Lucky. He's got Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious.
I'll make a cottage and hide inside with the Lucky Charms, the crunchy oat cereal with marshmallow surprises, pink hearts, yellow moons, orange stars, green clovers, and blue diamonds.
Must taste delicious.
Thanks.
Yikes. Where are your Lucky Charms?
Right here, my friends. They're part of this good, nutritious breakfast.
Brought the Lucky Charms.
They're magically delicious.
They're magically delicious.
The Ronald McDonald McPlayers presents Once Upon a McTime. Oh my, I'm so nervous. One day, Ronald was on his way to Grandma's house with a basket of goodies.
Mayor, that's Grimace's house, and this is a basket of McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Oh, whatever. Suddenly, the big bad wolf jumped out.
Robble, robble.
The wolf?
That's the Hamburglar.
Meanwhile, the Hamburglar, loving those McDonald's cheeseburgers, hid Grimace in the closet.
This is fun.
And cleverly disguised himself as Grimace. Isn't this exciting?
Ruffle, ruffle. Hiya, Grimace. Why, what a big nose you have, Grimace.
All the better to smell those McDonald's cheeseburgers, he said.
Hoppin' McHamburgers, it's the Hamburglar.
Oh, my. My goodness.
Hamburglar, you can get hung up taking cheeseburgers.
And so Hamburglar learned his lesson.
Have a cheeseburger.
There's so much fun for you today at McDonald's.
Look, I already told you before, I don't know these guys. What the hell is nostalgia power? Look, brother, the bad guy, Mike Worley, PD7, Zod Rider, and Jester Tester are a group of nobody jabronis. I don't have time to watch freaking YouTube.
Back to the show.
Geez, all our sponsored people that we get, they're just nasty, aren't they, though? Does anybody like us?
I know. Mike Hagar.
I gotta give a shout out to Gotham City Arcade. Gotham City Arcade is in the chat, and he's asking all the hard questions on his videos, man.
Oh,
Straight up. Yes.
Get ready for disappointment.
Oh my God.
Yes, if you missed it, we're gonna move to Thursday evenings, Thursday nights, at least throughout the summer. We'll see what happens. May switch back to Saturdays in the fall, winter.
Mornings are difficult in the summertime, but in the winter, mornings are great.
I think it'll be better for you West Coast guys too.
Yeah, right. I know. I give Ralphie and
really,
and Bobby Vu and a lot of those guys credit for. Every once in a while, Garage Gamer will pop in. He's away out on the West Coast.
We gotta give our West Coast brothers and sisters.
Not. I don't know, Ralphie. Sometime between 8 and 9 o'clock Eastern.
Where's your fan club, Ben? Jesse, you used to have a fan club from your channel that used to come up in here. There were a few people that I missed.
I don't know. Actually,
to
I just heard from a lot of them on the last video I did.
Yeah,
I don't know.
A lot of them do catch the replay. I do get some comments throughout the week.
That's good.
Well, we might see them when we go later, because a lot of them work on Saturday morning, so they can't really.
Part of the problem.
Yeah.
Thursday night was so famous for cartoon watching.
Well, actually, isn't that when The Simpsons started? Didn't The Simpsons start?
Going back to 89 here.
You might be right. You might be right.
Is it 88?
I believe Simpsons was a Thursday night cartoon. It aired on
I think you're right. Until within the last 15 years or so, that was now Sundays they air the new episodes. But you're right. I do believe it was Thursday.
And just going to scheduling with everybody doing live streams. You got Friday nights not going to work out. Mondays, Wednesdays, Arcades Anonymous, and Thursdays we thought would be a good night that wouldn't conflict with anybody else's, and give everybody a chance to do their stream.
Wednesday is late night Q&A with Zod Rider. The hell with Arcades Anonymous. Come on, man.
Well, I can't keep up with everyone's stream.
All those guys do is complain. Hey.
That's right, Zod. You do. We got to give you the mention, right? Your Wednesday nights.
I'm almost at 100 episodes on late night Q&A. I'm almost there. Oh my God. Yeah.
Saiyan Spirits is right. They come on after, so we won't be when Arcade Talk with Tim and
so
Papa
that's
Brad.
Why I was proposing
that's a later
on a little bit earlier.
That's a later stream.
And here's the thing: even if we do overlap, it's a Papa Brad stream. You're not missing much. Come on, guys.
It's the same as when I stream Saturday nights. I know James Hates Everything comes on, and then Tim and Papa Brad. So I'm trying to wedge myself in between.
See, Zero. This is why it's called Nostalgia Power Prime Time. Okay, so we do have a name. We do have a different name for our night, Thursday night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Simpsons. Yeah, it was the Tracy Ullman show, right?
That's
where they started.
Tracy Ullman.
They were just they were shorts, just little.
Right. I forgot about Tracy Ullman.
And the animation was a lot more crude.
Too. Oh yeah, it
wasn't as polished.
Refined it a whole lot, right? For the.
Yeah.
Damn it! There was something. Oh yeah. So before we get into before fellas it does have a bit of a ring to it.
Poor fella late Thursday night letdown show. I love the concept of the letdown show.
Yeah. I like that.
I think
It'll
Jesse,
be Adult
Jesse, as a
Swim
matter of
Slack
fact,
Jack.
Yeah.
Jesse, I think that's a show that you and I should do.
Yeah.
Call ourselves a weekly show, the Letdown Show.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Jesse and Zod. Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Letdown show.
It's a letdown because you won't know if we'll show up or not.
No.
yeah. Maybe nobody will be there. Somebody click live and just walk away, and
awesome.
The chat can talk amongst themselves, like when the
Yeah,
team used to leave the room, right?
Yeah.
Look, man, Jesse and I got better things to do. That's why it's called the Letdown Show.
After 15 minutes, like, all right, guys, I got to run. I got some.
Yeah. We'll only have 2 people watching. Me and Zod. That's it. We'll just talk to each other in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. In the chat.
We'll answer each other's questions.
I like the concept. That would be, I don't think it's ever been done before.
That's a unique
yeah.
I'll super chat you. You can super chat me.
The two DBs are super chatting.
How much did you make today? Oh, shit, I made a lot.
Oh man! Oh god, that would be like the greatest show of all time. We wouldn't have to do nothing.
Oh man! Oh man!
That's such a great.
That escalated quickly.
Our own channel.
Great.
Out of it to the Letdown Show.
Now, one person could say too the show sucked because that's the whole point.
Yeah. When the trolls showed up,
yeah, this sucks.
Giving us fuel.
You're right. You're right. Every time somebody comes in the chat and says the show sucked, we make them a mod. We're like, yep.
You're in on it.
You going on quick.
It'd be fantastic.
Oh man.
So I did want to bring something up, and Ralphie made the comment. So apparently I'm a little embarrassed with myself that so one of the games that me and my buddies just played was Moonwalker for the Sega Genesis.
Oh, great.
I never played it before, and I was a big fan of it. I was just blown away at how ridiculous it was. And probably about halfway through the gameplay, I learned that this was based off of a movie. I don't know how I made it 40 years in
you never watched
Earth.
Moonwalker?
And no, not only did I never watch it, I never even knew it existed. So, I mean, I'm sure I have to be in the minority here, right?
Yes.
Like, I mean, not only obviously you guys know of it, but I'm assuming you've all seen it as well.
I'm not sure I finished it, but I have watched some of it.
So I had to ask about that. Well, I mean, of course it's probably ridiculous, but
it is
because the game was but the game was actually really fun.
I never played the game in the arcade.
If I'm not
you never
mistaken,
did.
I think Joe Pesci is the villain.
He is. Yeah.
Yeah. Redux. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I did watch your video. I wanted to see how the game finished because I never made it that far.
Dude, it's insane how it finishes. I mean, you
that's
end up in a
that last
spaceship
boss
out in space. I
how
mean,
are you even firing at him? Like,
I don't know. I was getting killed so many times.
How did you beat that game? Like, did you put in a code?
You're talking about when you turn into Mecha Michael Jackson?
Well, that's part of the game too. I'm sitting there, I'm like, what is this? Like, and my buddy Hot Rangus, who had seen the movie, and I'm like, did he do this in the movie? He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, how ridiculous is this movie? Like, Michael Jackson just turns into this giant mecha robot and is blasting everything in sight. Yeah, and at the end of the game, you get into a spaceship and you're chasing Joe Pesci through space.
Now, did you know, Mike, that the original prototype for Moonwalker for the Sega Genesis had Thriller in the game?
I learned that when we were playing it because I was very disappointed because each stage has its own song.
Yeah,
That's
The graveyard stage.
The graveyard stage was supposed to have Thriller, and it's in the prototype.
Yeah.
So if you have the prototype ROM, you can.
Which I do on my on my Raspberry. I do have that, but I didn't realize that. Now, when you do your special move and you dance,
then they play the
Thriller.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, but I was like, wow, we should. I mean, what a nostalgia power watch party that would be, huh? If we could figure out a way not to get striked.
Well, no, how you do it is we watch it. You got to watch. You just can't show it. You can watch it. We can watch it. We can all watch it, but we can't stream it while we're watching it. We can't like stream the movie for everybody while we're watching it. You would have to people would have to find their own copy.
And put it on at the same time.
That's how we do. That's how you do watch parties.
So I wonder how long of a clip you can actually play before you get flagged. I mean, sometimes it only takes less than a 10-second clip, and you get a flag.
It's music, so probably about 2 seconds with Michael Jackson.
But I'm playing this game, and I'm like, I have to see this movie. Like, how absurd is this?
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, there's like some sort of a donkey, and it looks like a mascot of a college team running around. I'm like, yeah, in the game, well, that's what in the game, he starts out, he walks into the bar, his hat's all tilted down, he just he flips the coin, and it flies over and lands right in the jukebox.
I mean, the arcade,
and then the magic happens.
The arcade game is fantastic. I mean, so the arcade game is fantastic.
The game's fun. The movie,
not.
I kind of figured. I mean, Vanilla Ice had his own movie, so I imagine it's on par.
And actually, Vanilla Ice's movie is better than Moonwalker.
Is it really?
His cameo in Secret of the Ooze is better. I mean,
Vanilla Ice actually, the Vanilla Ice movie called Cool as Ice is actually awesome. He plays like the rebellious boyfriend.
Yeah, is that the drop the zero and get with the hero line?
And the guy, and the guy with and the guy from Michael Gross, the dad from Family Ties, is the father of the girl.
Did he have a beard or was he clean shaved? I always preferred him with the beard and Family Ties.
I believe he's got the beard. I think
he was in what's that movie with Kevin Bacon?
Tremors.
Yes, thank you.
In fact, he went on to make several sequels of Tremors with him.
I like him
character. Yeah.
He was, he might have been the best character. As much as we love Michael J. Fox, Family Ties, he might have made that show. I think it was all about him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Kelly Clarkson had her own movie. Enough said.
She did.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, I think she was the runner-up. Was that I can't remember the guy's name, but they were in something together. The guy that
Cool as Ice is a fun movie. That's another watch party we should.
That would be a great watch party movie. Yeah, I feel like if you own the movie, you got to own it on VHS. Same with Moonwalker. I might just buy a VHS copy because I feel like that's how it needs to be.
Get it on laser disc.
That's how it needs to be. Oh, yeah, you can't be getting it on Moonwalker on Blu-ray. It just doesn't seem right. Like it's more of a shelf collector's item. But I enjoyed Moonwalker so much, I went out and spent $75 on the game because I don't have it
Wait! You bought a physical copy
of the Sega game?
Don't you have an EverDrive?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I still buy.
No, but I mean that's an expensive.
Yeah, I found it's $75 just for a loose copy alone. And
more than Johnny Blaze.
I bargained with the guy, and I got the case with it, and for $70, which
that's a good deal. That's kind of a good deal.
With the case, didn't come with the manual. Hell, the manual is worth as much as the game now.
Right.
Hey, come on now. I got a physical media. That's kind of my thing. That's kind of my thing. Yeah, what's up, Tony?
MG's thinking along the lines of Jesse and Zod now. MG's kind of just like, what?
I mean, I may have been drinking a lot at that time too, and it seemed like a good idea. Okay.
No, but I'm glad you got a physical copy. That's neat in your collection.
Yeah, right. I mean, I do collect Sega Genesis as well as everything else. So I was like, oh, this is would be a good one to have. I mean, the cartridge looks cool. The case looks just like the case from the movie. So
yeah,
I was a little surprised to see. I wonder if like after he died, if it skyrocketed. If that had a.
Well, Kobe Bryant shoes sure did, because I just bought a pair yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta get the physical media. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. Physical media is great.
That's why I don't like a lot of these new games like on PlayStation and stuff they get released, and a lot of times that you can't get a physical copy.
I just got a copy. I just got a physical copy off of eBay of that fighting game, that Neo Geo-esque fighting game, Final Vendetta. I got the collector's edition. It was a limited run release, and I got it off of eBay. I got it for like $40, and it's awesome. It comes with like the soundtrack and everything, and it's a physical copy, and it's a lot of fun, dude. And they're actually making a Neo Geo cartridge for this game. It's from the
Hey,
same
Nerd Lounge Master
Morning,
84.
Nerd Lounge. What's up, Todd?
From the
Morning,
same
man. Happy Easter.
What's up, Nerd Lounge? It's the same company that put out Xenocrisis. So
we should release a physical copy. Hey, maybe I'll get it transferred onto a VHS tape.
That would be cool. And
that
that would make it match up with the quality of the commercials.
Yeah, right. That adds to it. I try to find the ones that are choppy, hard to see, hard to hear, like you used to.
The ones that you're least likely to get a copyright strike on.
Well, that's also part of the thinking behind it.
It goes to show you how great commercials actually stick in your brain, though, because every time you put one of those on, I remember them.
You remember them, right?
Yeah.
Even that stupid McDonald's sketch.
What was that music from that Millennium Falcon commercial? Where do they find the music for these commercials?
I mean, nothing to do with Star Wars. You think they would use like Star Wars music, but
no, they could back then. They couldn't get the rights to Star Wars music for Star Wars commercials.
Yeah, exactly.
For their own action figures. Well, didn't George Lucas own all of the merchandise rights for Star Wars?
At the beginning he did.
Yeah, at the beginning, right? That
because the studio didn't believe in Star Wars
right.
And they were like, yeah, George, you can have whatever you want because
this is a joke.
Joke.
Joke was on them. Somebody probably got fired over that decision, I'm thinking.
Oh yeah,
the executive sitting there going, "Oh man, we're making so much money on merchandise," and the guys over there's like,
Well, I remember Carrie Fisher was pissed off about that. That he used her likeness in the action figures, and she didn't get a cent for it.
Nothing.
Nope.
Yeah,
it had to have been part of the contract to be in Star Wars. Like there had to have been all this stuff, action figures, comics, everything.
Well, I think that was the first movie that was so big that actually sold toys.
You might be right about that.
I think that was what
I can't
started
think of anything like when was that? 77. Like what would have came before that would have sold toys? Probably nothing.
Nothing.
They sold. I think they sold Star Trek toys.
But that was like based on TV shows,
right? And I don't know if there was any like big movies.
Or Jesse, you might be right. That may have been the first.
Yeah, as far as like a big feature film,
So I wanted to ask. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, who's the space guy? I'm thinking of not Buck Rogers, but our parents probably seen him. What was that guy's name again? The star guy, Flash Gordon. Yeah. Maybe there was like toys for them or something. I don't know.
Flash Gordon is actually older than Superman, Captain America. Like that's like so. My grandpa would have been into Flash Gordon. Like, talking 20s.
Or what's the other guy too? My father was big into the Lone Ranger. I think they had toys for them too.
Oh yeah, I used to love the Lone Ranger when I was in kindergarten. I remember watching. There was a movie. There was a movie early 80s, a Lone Ranger movie.
Really? In the early 80s? Oh, well, that was with Oh no, not that. That was a newer one. Who did the newer one? Johnny Depp, right?
Johnny Depp, yeah.
Yeah.
He played Johnny Depp played Tonto.
Yeah.
Can't think of who the Lone Ranger was. Army Hammer.
That's how forgettable that movie was.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it was more around Johnny Depp. See, that's the problem is we want to see the Lone Ranger. Like that's the character, and they focus more because it's Johnny
they did.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get into.
Well, it was like when they ruined. Right. It was like when they ruined Green Hornet with Seth Rogen. Who the hell thought it was a good idea to cast Seth Rogen as the Green Hornet? I mean,
he was big at the time. They probably figured
should have been fired.
Yeah.
The only thing about that movie is the beginning with James Franco. Like that's the only part I like about that movie because it's funny. But yeah, it was a horrible movie.
It was. Yeah. I put it on. I think it was 10 minutes. I got into it. I had to shut it off. I was like, no, I can't.
Oh, it was so offensive.
I could go the rest of my life without watching a Seth Rogen movie. Like,
oh my
yeah,
God.
I'm good.
I second that.
God awful.
Good
He
Lord.
was in the new Super Mario Brothers movie, but it was a very minor. He played the voice of Donkey Kong.
Yeah, and you could tell it was him too. It was god
Yeah,
awful.
yeah, you absolutely could.
It was god awful.
But the whole, all the voices in that movie, none of them made sense. None of them. The only one that was good was Jack Black as Bowser. He.
I mean, when he started singing about Princess Peach,
well, then they sounded like Jack Black again.
Yeah, but I thought to myself, whoever thought it was a good idea to cast Chris Pratt as Super Mario instead of just getting the regular voice actor who's voiced Mario.
Yeah, and he did a cameo in the
decades.
movie. And I can't remember the guy that was that voiced Luigi, but I can picture his face.
Probably another knucklehead.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I mean, nothing like a Brooklyn Italian plumber would sound like. You know what I mean?
I mean, here's the thing. You could have cast
up,
Jesse
Gallagher
as
Hey,
Super
Gallagher guy.
Mario.
He would have been a perfect
would have
Mario
been
or
perfect
Luigi.
perfect for the job. I mean, what are we talking about here? What qualified Chris Pratt to play that role?
Nope, nothing other than his name that would drop
The name. I was just
Yeah.
going to say his name. That's it.
All the kids are gonna go, I'm gonna go see Mario, and all the mothers will go, ooh, I like Chris Pratt. Let's go see it.
A cast of nobodies, exactly, MG. Because you know what, you're going to see the movie for.
He just got
Super
Garfield
Mario.
too.
Could you just do that voice one more time, Mike?
You'll have to check it out on replay.
Okay, I'll clip that.
So he just got Garfield, so now he's the voice of Garfield. Why do they got to ruin everything? I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Because
this is why
they
we can't
think
have
that's
nice
going to do
things.
good. They have no ideas. you
No,
guys.
they don't.
They
They're
have no new ideas.
So
No,
clueless.
God, they don't.
Chris Pratt is happy. He keeps getting work. So
I mean, I'm sure he's getting big paychecks out of it.
Now, the Roadhouse movie, that was fine. Like, I think if you do it, I don't have an issue with that one, but people cannot come up with new.
I still have yet to watch the new one. I'm gonna though because
Yeah, I haven't
I've been hearing a lot of good things about it.
Exactly, Zero.
It's a fun movie you can just check out and enjoy a movie,
Awesome. That's what we need. More movies where we could just check out and enjoy them for being movies instead of.
And speaking of movies, hey, let me get my trivia in. Should be an easy one.
Switch it over.
Oh, there it is.
At PD7 Lucky's Gym. That's how you reach Phil. So we are going to do the
movie.
And it's our last giveaway for Saturday mornings for a long time.
Yeah.
Finishing it off with the classic Batmobile from Batman vs. Superman. Zod's favorite.
That's right. My favorite Batman.
Ben Affleck. Oh, we'll keep it on Batman. What Batman movie does Batman say the heat is on? As I dropped it.
Oh, it's worth more now.
Still in the package. Still in the package. MG goes, hey, not Phil. Which Batman movie does Batman say?
Hang on, Phil. I got to Google.
The heat is on.
I'm going to say I don't know this one.
I do.
You guys are.
I think
close,
I know.
but
I think I do.
Nope.
You see,
you got it. It's
okay.
Batman and
That's
Robin.
what I
It's
thought.
It's with Mr. Freeze. It's when
I was like,
goes,
it's such a corny line.
It's so bad. Thought of it this morning. So
A
MG,
movie that was full of corny lines.
you got the Batmobile coming. Congratulations.
Super corny.
Yeah, they
Did you know that one, Zod?
It really was.
Yep. They hammed it.
That
up,
was my
man.
guess. Time for you to cool down.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
The Ice Age. Oh God!
But you take that movie for what it's worth. It's a movie. It's so bad, but you could just check out and watch it.
He actually said that like it was funny in the movie.
And that was freaking Terminator. Okay, that
There's
said
nothing
this. It was
funny
the
about it,
Terminator.
Arnold. It's just funny because you said it. That's why.
Because
It's
I'm
funny.
getting so much money for this.
right.
Can you just, really quick? Can you just say "get in the chopper"?
Get in the chopper.
Or do it now.
Do it now. I mean, that was a pretty good cast of actors in that movie, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Uma Thurman, Arnold Schwarzenegger, George Clooney.
Oh,
I mean,
there
my
was big
God.
names in it.
John Glover, as we talked about a couple of weeks ago, from Smallville, Lex Luthor's dad, Lionel Luthor, from Scrooge,
scumbag.
He's in. He's the scientist responsible for Poison Ivy, and he makes Bane.
My God, that's right. I wonder who played Bane. That had to have been like some pro wrestler or something.
That was Coolio in Batman Forever or Batman and Robin with his cameo. I think it's Batman and Robin.
Yeah, I think it is because isn't that when Robin steals the Batmobile? Is that when he runs into Coolio?
No, the Bat Cycle. It was Alicia,
oh yeah.
Alicia Silverstone was trying to,
Oh yeah, that's another one. She was in there. Man, the budget for
How
that
about
movie
Alfred? Like
insane.
Alfred was Alfred in every one of those.
So
movies.
was Commissioner Gordon, I think.
Yeah.
In the first two movies, he was like no nonsense Commissioner Gordon. Then the last two, it was just it got ridiculous.
I never said it didn't stink, Cyril. I'm just, we're just going over movie facts. Like
I mean, I think that sits in a class of its own as far as Batman movies go.
So Schwarzenegger made $25 million on that movie, and he only worked 25 days, so he made $1 million a day.
Damn.
What's crazier than that is think about what Jarrell, God help me out here. Who is Jarrell? Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando.
Thank you. Got for Superman. I want to say it was 20 million. I want to say he got 20 million for the first Superman movie.
And they didn't want, and they weren't, and there was a dispute, a pay dispute, and they didn't want to pay him. That's why they didn't use him for. They shot Donner.
It was Superman's mother.
Yeah, they shot all that footage with Brando for Superman 2, but they didn't want to pay him, so they didn't use the footage until the Richard Donner cut, which came out later on in 2006. So,
what was Superman's Kryptonian's mother's name?
Oh, that was
is it Helen?
No, that was oh yeah.
I have no idea.
I think it was Havana York who played the
No.
Hell of a trivia question.
No.
I'm trying to think. It was
it's got to end with an L, right?
You would think, right? Yeah. I don't know.
We have to Google this one. I cannot.
It was Lara. It was Lara.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Martha.
Lara.
No, not Smallville. Krypton.
No, it was Lara. It was Lara.
Yeah,
and,
right.
And the girl and Jor-El's wife was Lara, and then the girl and the other girl in Smallville was Lana. All the names are similar, you know.
Saying spirits.
Karen. Karen L.
Karen L.
Oh man.
But to answer your question, no, Serge, I haven't seen the new Ghostbusters yet. And yeah, how many Ghostbusters movies are we going to get before they decide to release High C Ecto Cooler again? I think we ranted about this before because Phil, remember we saw
in Cleveland
$300 the guy wanted for that
ungodly
thing
amount
for
of
one
money
box for one little morning half dozen.
I don't know why they don't put it out again. It would make a
Oh,
lot of money.
half dozen. Did your Simpsons order go through? I saw that you picked that up yesterday. What an incredible deal! Like, where are these coming from? You
I
got
don't know.
Simpsons for I want to say 100 and I don't know.
Yeah, you
$50.
did. I know. Watch the new movie Nerd Lounge. He's
saying it's
he's
good.
saying it's
The
good.
Ghostbusters.
Guys,
So I know we talked before.
I hate to do this, but I definitely need to say it right now because you just mentioned it. Ecto Cooler is out again for a limited time.
Really? I'm looking this up right now.
Buying it right this second.
We might be going shopping today. Is it High C?
Yes.
Sorry, guys. I think I'm losing my my camera here.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I thought maybe. Yeah, you're having some issues.
And it's literally out of stock in most places.
Ah, damn it. I see. I'm gonna have to buy a $300 used one.
But you might be able to find it, in the grocery
cans.
store.
Yeah. I see that there's a can and there's the juice box.
I want it in the juice box. Pack of 10 sealed High C Ecto Cooler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do, but it doesn't have Slimer on the front of it. $20 on eBay for a package of them.
Because it's in the grocery because it's in the grocery store now. If you
they can't jack the prices up yet.
You're gonna see this at I think you're gonna see this at the grocery store versus a place like Target or Walmart. Because when you see like the Ghostbusters cereal come back like once a year, you do see that it's always at a grocery store. So yeah, keep your eyes open this weekend. Maybe you'll stumble across one.
Yeah, I'm disappointed that they didn't bring back the original look from what I'm seeing. Like Slimer's not on the front of it at all. It just has Ghostbusters.
Walmart has it?
Yeah, Walmart has it.
Yeah, it says Ghostbusters only in theaters right on the thing.
Yep.
But no traces of Slimer.
It's like a no-brainer tie-in. To be fair, Slimer doesn't really have a big role in the new movie, but he is in it. So
yeah, maybe that's why if they're doing a movie tie-in, they don't want to. But I'm just, for nostalgia's sake, it was the real Ghostbusters version of Slimer anyway. So it wasn't like the one from the movie. But no, I plan on seeing it. I want to see it. Was going to go this week, but. Yeah, dealing with a sick kid and did you get that the Slimer popcorn bucket? That thing looked pretty sweet.
I saw a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man one.
Nice.
He's kind of holding the bowl. How's everything going, Jesse?
Yeah, it just keeps freezing up on me.
Uh-oh.
That's how we know we've gone on longer than we should. Because
I think that's what it is.
Jesse's having those Jersey technical issues.
Yeah.
My my little soundboard over here the thing gets hot once it's been on for so long.
Well, we have some new stuff coming Thursday nights, and it'll be great. Going back in time with nostalgia.
Yeah,
it's been fun doing it Saturdays, but
it is. Yeah, because that was kind of.
I think just schedule wise, and we thought Thursday nights would be good as long as we kind of wedge ourselves in between streams. So
yep, we will. We'll work out an official time this week. I'm definitely thinking it's going to be between 8 and 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
Eastern time.
MG, he's saying it's going to be lame. You might be right, but we're still going to go that route. Give it the old college tree out.
That's right.
And congratulations, MG. You got the last Saturday giveaway. You got the deal.
I just mailed out all my giveaways that I owed. I owed 0. I mailed that out. You gave me James Hates Everything. I mailed his stuff out. I have more prizes to give away.
I'm going to see James next weekend at the Midwest Gaming Classic. He's actually coming up. And I'll look for him. I'll look for a quarter deck.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Squid. I think Cornercade's going, so should be a good time hanging out with the guys.
Oh, well, you definitely are going to be expecting a lot of video footage. Imagine
there should be a ton of. You'll feel like you're there from everybody.
All those brand new cabinets that we got coming out.
Yeah.
James will have some. Danny will have some stuff. I'll do a walk and talk there. So plenty of footage from the Midwest Gaming Classic.
Stuff to look forward to, right?
You could have their cereal at late at night is a thing. I remember when I was a kid. I used to eat
cereal for dinner. I'm not gonna lie.
I used to eat cereal all the time as a late night snack before you go to bed. Get your teeth all coated with sugar before you try to go brush your teeth and go to sleep.
Yeah,
Or eat something boring like Crispix. I mean, that doesn't have much sugar in it, does it?
Yeah.
Well, I hope everybody has a happy Easter.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody definitely happy Easter. And yeah, when you see us next, unless, like I said, my kid has been sick. Knock on wood. He has the flu. If I get the flu this week, it may foul things up, but I'll come on and I just won't say anything.
Because if you're sick and can't do it, we'll still do it. We'll just do it on my channel.
That's it.
I'll cover the slack.
We got to make it happen. Yeah, I may not be too active with it unless
we got you covered.
I'm not going to get sick though. I'm not going to get.
The show must go on regarding any of us that miss it. You're going to get it every Thursday night. So
that's right. Yes, MG. We do. I do have plans to meet up with him and a couple other people, of half a dozen, if you're here, or anybody wants to get on GTA later tonight. We're gonna play some GTA 5.
What time are you coming on?
Not streaming. No, we're not streaming or anything like that. It's just gonna be screwing around on there.
And tonight's another NBA Jam tournament.
Yep, I'm gonna try to get on with you, Phil. At least play a game or two of. Got to get some use out of that Shack Jam.
Yeah.
Although we'll see. I have the high bid on that casino cave while we were sitting here. I was bidding on it.
Were you really?
Oh yeah, the guy. So it was $38. I kept adding to it. I finally got the high bid at 125.
That would be a great price if you got it.
As I said, I think 150 would probably be my limit.
Yeah, I wouldn't go any further.
I don't really want it all that bad, but if I can get it for cheap, that's different.
Yeah.
Hey, Elio, good morning.
Hey, Elio.
What's up, man?
Maybe maybe I will. Maybe I'll watch Moonwalker today. Although we got Easter eggs and stuff to dye, and yeah, we got stuff to get ready for.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see you maybe tonight. NBA Jam, or
Zod, you're not streaming tonight, are you?
No, not tonight. So I'll be there for the
awesome.
NBA.
We had a lot of fun last week, Zod.
We had fun, didn't we? Wasn't it great?
Alive, yeah. All right. Yep. We'll see you guys later tonight with Phil.
All right, guys.
Nostalgia Power will be back at our new time, which is yet to be determined, but it'll be Thursday evenings. So stay tuned because we're starting on the 4th or the following week. Nope. This coming Thursday.
Okay.
Will be season 2, episode 1, Nostalgia Power, with a brand new intro and everything.
Awesome.
Get that like, guys, on your way out, please.
Yes, guys. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Take it easy, guys. Happy Easter.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.